Okay, this video is most definitely not made for children. Please watch it when you're in privacy. I just posted a video explaining a lot. This one is going to be quicker, a lot quicker. I'm saying this right now. I just received an awesome download from God because I'm admitting to my own crimes. I committed spiritual crimes in the Lord's eyes, pretty much. I woke up, I've been getting a download of this specific song for 5 days now. Now, when I wake myself up singing a song that I really never heard of over and over, I consider that a special song. It goes into a file on my phone, consider it a special song, because it's a download. The song will keep coming in every morning until I learn the lesson behind it. I have misjudged men my entire life. But I'm not, like, God told me straight up, like, you're not guilty of committing a sin by misjudging. God knows our stories, okay? God told me, yes, the only men that you were exposed to were absolute evil pedophiles. Howard Kenyon, Jonathan Anthony Sautel, my biological father, right? And they both, like, Howard Kenyon went to prison for 20 years for abusing his daughters. They're all dead now. All of his daughters are dead. He had 4 of them. They're dead, but that piece of shit still lives somehow. I don't know how that works. But I was his stepdaughter. I don't even fucking classify him as my stepfather. He's a freak-a-leak, a weirdo, okay? 20 years in prison for rape and torture of his daughters, including me. I grew up, and I just had, for 5 days, I have cried every morning. Because I am now waking up to the fact that for 50 years, half a century, I have been misjudging and classifying all men. I'm talking all men. I did this in my brain. Classified them as freak-a-leaks and pedophiles and rapists, right? Because that's what I've been exposed to. But I'm here to say right now, I made a big mistake. A big, big mistake. Men get hurt. And what is fucked up about the whole situation is that men, like commercials, things like that, it's a biodiverse, like, it's kind of like propaganda in a way. Men are raised as little boys. They're innocent, right? But they're sick predators and they get abused just as much as women do. But yet, every TV commercial, cartoons, everything targeted at like a little innocent 5-year-old boy tells him, don't cry, be strong. Don't talk about anything, be strong. They're told they're not allowed to cry. And it's told day in and day out. Every hour on the hour. Little boys get brainwashed with be strong. What the fuck is that about? A little 5-year-old should not have to be strong around a pedophile. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the legal system should be strong about arresting all the sick freak-a-leaks and protecting the little 5-year-olds, if you know what I mean. It's not the 5-year-old boy's job to be strong. Not when he just got assaulted right? Do you agree with me? So my whole heart is open and I'm crying out of love. My tears are not out of shame. No, no, no. My tears are out of love. Because I did not realize how much space in my own brain, in my own heart, in my own chakras, my own conscience that I gave to the Freak-a-Leeks. I emptied it all out. For these last 5 days, I have vomited out everything about Freak-a-Leeks. And I'm making room in all of my spaces in my heart and my love for men who are wrongly accused, who have been subjugated, abused, tortured. I have fallen in love with real men. I'm talking real men, not Freak-a-Leeks, okay? Freak-a-Leek is my word. I created that word. That's my word. Copyright protected of Freak-a-Leek, okay? That's my word. So I learned that there's a whole millions and millions of men out there that I have been misjudging, and I've been wrong, and I admit my wrongness, but now I'm in love with them because I'm finding out what they've gone through telepathically, psychically. I feel it. I know it. I know it to be true. I know this song is not going to come back to me tomorrow because I got the message now. It came down and I'm getting the full message. That's how my music works. That's when I call it a special song. I have a library of my special songs. They're always about something very relevant that I need to learn right then and there, right? I have now opened up my full heart now. You know how good it feels? I can barely breathe. Like it hurts to breathe, literally. Because I love everybody now. I did not know I had such a strong opinion about men. I did not know I was not knowing I hated them so much. Because I went through so much pain and rape and agony and torture from men my entire life. I did not know that I was classifying every male to be the same as a Freak-a-Leek, right? It's like that saying, like one bad apple ruins the whole apple cart. Yeah, I misjudged. I committed misjudgment. I grouped up all men into one category that all they want you for is sex, and that's it. I've been wrong about that my entire life. And I'm speaking out publicly about this because I need to own my shit. I don't feel that way no more. I don't believe that no more. I love men, and I have a weird feeling right now in my heart. Like, well, for one thing, it's very cold right now, okay? I think I'm getting some kind of bronchitis or pneumonia. I used to smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. I'm down to like 1 cigarette a day. It hurts. I don't smoke anymore because it hurts to breathe. The air is very cold. It burns to breathe the air in. I'm very weak already. I don't have much strength because of anemia. My red blood cells does not work properly anymore. It doesn't have the capability to carry oxygen anymore. Maybe that's why it's hard for me to breathe. Even though I breathe air in, my red blood cells don't work no more. They can't carry the oxygen to my organs. So I'm very weak. When I was in California, they signed me up because I need to do a blood marrow transplant to get my red blood cells to work again. I'm type O negative, right? They won't take my blood no more. I used to always donate my blood all the time. I know I'm going off the topic, but it will make sense sooner or later, hopefully. That's how I found out I had a problem with my blood. Because every 3 months I would go to the mobile blood donor vans, right? Because I learned at a very young age that my blood is in high demand because my blood is type O negative, just like the song. Just like the group. Look it up. It's like a goth metal band. It's very sexual energy songs, okay? Type O negative. But the lead singer died. But that shit is some creepy ass fucking music. It's very sexual. It's highly energized. There are some that are like very like dark and mysterious, playing all up into like the scary, eerie mansion when you meet Dracula type of feeling, you know what I mean? But it's always mixed with sex. So type O negative, that's the band name. Anyway, my blood type is type O negative. My own blood. My blood is universal to every human being. I already knew this to be true. My sign, a Virgo, is the mother of all the signs. Straight up, every author that talks about astrology knows and states as a fact that a Virgo woman is the mother of all the signs. She's the most highly nurturing one. I take care of every sign. I know all their pitfalls and all this shit, right? Sometimes I have to slap them around and school them up a little bit, but anyway. Unfortunately for me, my blood is universal, could go to anybody. They love my blood. Unfortunately, I can only have O negative blood. When I need help with my blood, there's only one option, O negative. If they do any other type of blood, I'll die. Now, I'm on a wait list in California for a bone marrow transplant. But I ran away from California due to abuse and people trying to murder me. I ran away. I know I look healthy, right? Well, I look old and ugly right now, right? I know what I look like. But I look like a lot of people. I did this to my own self. I thought if I was ever anemic, like I would look like a skinny anorexic like person who had no access to food for years. That's not true. Anemia has nothing to do with your body size. I can eat all the food I want. The problem is that my body does not have the capability to grab the appropriate nutrients and put them in their regular spot where they need to go, because I had gastric bypass surgery. And when they did that, they told me they cut out, like they totally removed a small organ. I forgot the name of the organ, but it's like the size of your appendix. Very small. It connects the lower part of your stomach to the small intestine, right? And what happens is when you digest your food, that's why it's at the bottom of your stomach. Because its job is to literally, it's one little organ, is meant to transfer all of what you eat to the appropriate places in your body, right? Like you eat a good healthy salad with some protein, it sends it to the right places. If you eat a lot of sugar, maybe too many cupcakes, it transfers all that sugar to be processed quickly out of your blood system, right? They took that out of my body. I did not know they were going to do that, but they did it. So when I eat anything, there is no more organ there. It doesn't know where to send my things I'm eating to the appropriate places. I'm like blind down there in my stomach. This is why I'm anemic and malnourished. About every 3 months, I go in and get my full blood workup. I'm malnourished in so many things. Literally, sodium, all of the B's, vitamin B's, all of the magnesiums, calciums. When I get my blood work done, every vitamin listed that our body needs to function is in the red. Every single one. That's why I'm weak. So a lot of people judge me like I'm just weak, like sitting in this car being homeless by choice. No, it's because I literally will fall. Especially when I don't have access to cooked food. I will fall. I do fall a lot. That's why I get afraid to leave the car. I'm anemic. I'm malnourished. Hey, here you go. Here I am. Bye.